a really good felt tip eyeliner, and I think that I've been hearing a lot about the Stila, what is this, Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I can tell you this, I really like it. I don't mind paying a little bit more because this is a really great eyeliner. It's great at making those flick the wings, and it's really, it doesn't dry out. When, you know, sometimes after a while, after you've used all these kind of felt tip eyeliners, after a while it can tend to dry out in the midst of you doing your eyeliner, and it can drag that eyeliner. This doesn't do that, and this doesn't flake off like the Silky Girl one. I've tried to use a cheaper alternative, which is the Silky Girl one, but that doesn't do as well because it does flake off. It flakes off in clumps. I don't know why. This doesn't do that. It does stay all day. I don't really use my makeup all day because I would go for my prayer, so I need to make sure that I can take off my makeup. This can be taken off really fast using a makeup remover, so you can use that instead of just water. You have to use you have to work at it a little bit. But this is a really good eyeliner and a really good investment. I really like this, and this one is in Intense Black. The rest of the colors, there's one more which is in kind of like a mossy kind of color, really pretty. That would be a really nice kind of look if you're going to pair it with a black eyeliner. Really pretty. There's also a blue one. There's no purple one right now. There's a fuchsia one, I believe, but I have to look at it because the last time I went, which is quite recent, and I forgot what's the colors. Anyway, I love this, and I think that this is a really good investment. Next one in the eye area, which is 3 mascaras altogether. The first one is the NYX False Lashes Volume. This is how this one looks like. It's a really fat kind of mascara. I thought that this would give me a lot of volume, but it doesn't. However, because of the small brush, it tends to get into the lashes really well. What I would use this for is to separate the lashes, just to prep them prior to the volumizing mascara. So I really like this. This is a really good mascara to use it just for that. Because of that tiny bristles on the brush, it gets to the it gets in between the lashes as well as those tiny lashes really well. And it's really great for those lower lashes. Really good mascara for that. I don't buy it for the volume, but I buy it for the separation or the separating factor. And then the other two is Love, and it's a really expensive ones to love. This is the Smashbox Hyper Lash Mascara. I got a sample size of this, and I love it. It's a really good mascara. The brush is also a separating kind of brush as well as a volumizing one, so it does lengthens too, and it's a really good mascara. It's not as wet, but it's just in the middle of it, so it's not too wet, not too dry. I love this, and I can't believe the fact that I might be buying an expensive mascara somewhere in the future. So yeah, this is a really good mascara. Next one is this is a cult favorite, I believe, on YouTube right now. This is They're Real by Benefit. Now, as you know, Benefit mascaras tend to go for maybe 90, maybe 100, I don't remember, I don't know, because I bought this one for 40 ringgit, a sample size of it, but it's really good. It works at separating, it works at volumizing really well, and it works at lengthening. It makes me look like I have false lashes on, which is ridiculous. At the tip of the brush here, you can use it in order to go towards your outer corner lashes as well as inner corner with it. Really good, really well done brush as well as mascara. So I'm sad to say, but I'm going to buy this somewhere in the near future too. So these two, not something I'm looking forward to purchasing, but I don't think that I can live without it anymore. Yeah. The next one is something that I told on Facebook that I wouldn't buy because I already have the nude tube palette, which is quite similar to the colors that's in this palette. However, I was not hinting, but I told my friend, I think they were asking me that day what would I like to have for my birthday present. So I said okay. I was like thinking they wouldn't buy it, but I was saying okay, I want the chocolate bar palette, and they did buy it for me because I was looking at the, what do you call it, the tutorials, and they look like something, you know, almost all of them look like something that I would love. It's a neutrals palette that I would love. Most of the beauty gurus are using this particular palette to make their looks, and it looks gorgeous. So, well, I got it as a gift, so I didn't really buy it. So this is the chocolate bar palette. It's really pretty. It smells pretty too. Not smells pretty, it smells good. This is how it looks like. Okay, here you go. It's really pretty. I've used most of the colors, but I need to play around with it a little bit more. I have a lot of palettes, so I'm trying to get through them, don't worry. But I love to have the variety in it. This is the plastic sheet that it comes with. It has the names of the eyeshadows right here. I'm not trying to tell you to buy it, but I think that this is a must-have. It costs 149 ringgit, which is quite steep, but actually if you think about it,
there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
16, 150, that's what, 10 ringgit, 11 ringgit each. That's quite a good deal actually. This palette will last you for quite some time. I think that this is a must-have for anyone actually, anyone looking to buy a neutrals palette, anyone looking to start off their collection. This would be a great palette to get for someone or to give yourself as a gift or as a bonus or something like that. Yeah, I think that you can still find it in certain Sephora, so try to call them first. Ask them whether they have it in their stores before you go, otherwise you'll just waste your time. Next for eyes is the Kitten eyeshadow. I don't really use for eyes actually. I use this one for face. I use it as my highlight today, as well as a highlight on my nose. This is a really great highlight. Really pretty eyeshadow. I don't really use it as my eyeshadow because it tends to look a bit weird on my eyes, but I think maybe because I was packing it on too much, maybe I should apply it just a tiny bit and spread it out. So I'm going to try that very soon. Hopefully I get a good result, but otherwise as a highlight for the face, it's really pretty. Another thing for eyes, cotton buds, something that is very essential for you if you are doing makeup on yourself or on others. If you make any mascara mistakes or even eyeliner mistakes, if you want to sharpen your eyeliner, this stuff, cheap stuff, but essential for you to correct whatever mistakes that you have. You can buy them dry or wet. They do have wet cotton buds nowadays, but that would be a little bit harder to find, but you can find some in Daiso. Really great. They have the wet ones, which is, I think, is infused with makeup remover or maybe just plain water. I'm not quite sure, but anyways, handy to have. So have a tub of it like I do. For face, I have these two, which is the same thing. It is the Bigger Than BB Big Easy from Benefit. It is a liquid to powder foundation. I don't know, it says here multi-balancing complexion perfector. So I do believe that it is a complexion perfector. I have it on my skin today. I love this stuff. It is cream to powder or liquid to powder, and it works really well. It doesn't leave me too matte or too glowy. It's just a nice kind of combination of both, which is not too overpowering. I love it very much. It's a great product to have. It is quite pricey, but with this kind of thing you don't need to use too much of it. I just dab slightly more on the cheeks because I have some problematic areas on my cheeks, and on the rest of my face I really use very tiny amount of it. So I have it in two shades, which is 03 light or medium, and the other one is 02, which is in light. I believe that my shade is in 02 because when I tend to wear 03, it's too dark for me. So I wear 02 and I'm trying to finish off 03. It doesn't look too cakey on the skin. When you use it, you don't need to wear too much concealer as well. It does cover up as much as possible, and if you have any problems with your skin in terms of skin tone, it does color corrects it. So this is a really good product. I used to love their tinted moisturizer in light. Let's move on to the tools that I love. This is the Low Cornell's Maxine Mop. This is one of the tools that I love. This is in 1 inch. I didn't like it at first because it didn't really apply my blush very well. It applies my highlight really well. It has that, you know, that slant a little bit like this, so it tends to put just the right amount of highlight on my face. So I just sweep it here, and then blend it down just a little bit. It gives me a glowing cheeks. I love this brush. It used to be unused. Now I'm rediscovering my tools and my makeup. Eye makeup remover, the Eversoft Organic Pure Olive Oil. Love this stuff. I've been buying so many bottles of it. Ever since I've discovered it, I think that I've used or bought maybe around 10 bottles of it. Really good stuff. It really gets those waterproof eyeliner, mascara right off. So you don't need to tug on your eyelashes too much or your eyelids to remove them. It removes them very easily. You just rub it just a little bit and then it will come right off. This is how it looks like in case you're going to purchase it. I would usually purchase this in Maiden, Giant, or maybe Beyond Big. As you know, if you're moving houses, you tend to have your stuff all in boxes. So I wasn't thinking whether I wanted to use my what do you call that, oil. If I remember, there's a small bottle of oil that I was using in order to moisturize my hair. I didn't think that I needed it. When I washed my hair, I realized that I needed to use a little bit of oil in it, and that thing was already in the box. So I was thinking to myself, why not I just use this one instead. This is the Follow Me 100% olive oil. This is quite thick actually. This one is enriched with vitamin E. It is really thick. I don't suggest you using this on your eyes, which is what I wanted to use it in the first place, but I would use it instead for hair. Really great for hair, but what you need to do is just put a tiny bit into your palm and then you really rub it between your fingers really well. You need to heat up the oil first before you put it into your hair, otherwise it tends to get really heavy. So heat it up really well, then just put it into your hair. Gorgeous. Don't use too much. The next one is the Tea Tree Purifying Clay Mask and Cleanser in one. I didn't want to use this one right after I used the first one. I was thinking to myself, okay, I don't need to buy it. I think that my skin is good enough. I think it's not reacting to anything at the moment. Lo and behold, after I finished the first bottle, about 2-3 days later, my skin started breaking out. So I was thinking to myself, I guess it's because of this stuff. So I bought it, and as you know, you can use this one as a clay mask as well. So I would put it on as a clay mask first, wait 2.5 minutes because my skin is quite sensitive too. It suggests to put it for 5 minutes. No, I just put it for 2.5 minutes. And then after that I just rub it in and then wash it off. Really great for the skin. My skin loves it very much. It helps to avoid future breakouts, as well as avoid those really oily kind of areas on the nose, as well as those tiny bumps that you have on the face. So it does help with that because it has this kind of beads or bits of clay in it. Yeah, it does say here, deeply cleanses the skin by ridding dead skin cells. So I love this one. I don't think that I can live without it anymore. It costs 29 ringgit, which is reasonable. Not to say that it's cheap, but it's reasonable. But I love it. You don't need to use too much of it. Just apply a thin layer on your face and then wait 2.5 minutes and then just rub it in and wash it off. Next one is what is this? A lotion, which is the Nivea Body Intensive Moisture Serum in SPF 25 PA++, 100 times vitamin E for extra dry and damaged skin. I don't have damaged skin, but I do have dry skin on my hands especially. This stuff works really well. These two actually works hand in hand, but this one I think is much cheaper. I think this one will cost about 17 ringgit. This cost I think 39 maybe. Yeah, it's really expensive for Soap and Glory, but it works just as well. I think even better, and it smells gorgeous too. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Do you know what happens to their righteous butter? I don't see it anymore in Sephora. I hope they're not discontinuing the Soap and Glory line. This smells nice too for Nivea. So you can get either or. If you want a nice smelling one and you don't mind paying a little bit more, you can buy hand food from Soap and Glory. Otherwise, you can always live with this one, which is the Body Intense Moisture Serum from Nivea. Now, I do have a lot of random favorites. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, but it is coasters. It's a newfound thing. Coasters. I love coasters. Ever since I've moved to this new house, there's a lot of furniture in this house compared to my previous house. So I love to drink cold drinks, just plain cold water. It's not good, but so good for my throat. Just good. Anyway, it does tend to condense it. So this is essential, and I love this stuff. I have one in my room here, and then I have a few more downstairs on my coffee table, just so anyone can grab it and just put their drinks on it. This one in particular, I got it from Isetan, and I think that I might buy 2 more of these. This one costs maybe 7 ringgit 10 cent, I don't know. But there's another one, it's acrylic, but you don't need to buy the acrylic one. You can just buy this one, which is made of cork base, so it's okay. It's not as nice as the acrylic one, which is clear, but it's still quite pretty, don't you think? So yeah, coasters. Random favorites, yeah. So that's about it. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this particular video. I know that, oh my goodness, it's about 30 minutes long. I'm going to cut a few things here and there, but otherwise I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that it has been helpful for you in case you want to venture into new products. Let me know what's your favorite products in the comment section below, and tell me whether you're having a good day or not. Take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!